Alright, so here's some gameplay of Monopoly Streets. I'm turning this into a Monopoly gaming channel, like highlighting all the Monopoly video games from over the years. I have Monopoly for Game Boy Color. I'll be visiting that in a few days. Stick around for that. We got Monopoly Streets here today, played on the Xbox 360 hardware, model number N001-AOH28, which was actually when they replaced the fan because the Red Ring of Death was this big thing. And so Monopoly Streets is actually a game that just changed the face of gaming and just brought people together through the years and through the ages, and it's probably one of the best games ever made. Like, you can say Mario changed gaming, you can say Zelda changed gaming, you can say Call of Duty changed gaming, but if you really want to have some salt in this game, you are going to address Monopoly Streets for the game that it is. So let's get started. So we're getting on a ship, and we're going to... Let's see. Oh, we're just visiting in jail, so we're not actually in jail. Just visiting means that you're just standing outside the jail, or you're going in, talking to the inmates, you know. Sometimes you have little conversations with them, sometimes you talk to them about their life, about their families, or you can just, you just visit the jail because it's a swell place to be. So here's Vermont Avenue. This little girl is trying to buy from this old-looking guy. It's kind of creepy, but looks like I'm actually gonna buy it. Rent's only $6, so not big rent, but there is some mold in there, so it's really worth the price if you're not bothered by some mold. So here's this cowgirl-looking thing, and I'm not sure if I want to buy this from this creepy-looking dude because I'm scared what he's gonna do. But I'm actually in a bidding war right now, and you see, this is called a bar graph. So what bar graphs are as the money goes up, the actual value goes up. So as the bar goes up, the money goes up. I don't need your guys' freaking crap, okay? I don't need your crap. Alright, so as the money goes up, the actual value goes up. So it looks like this shoe just got this. This shoe is a Monopoly token around since 1928. It actually was one of the first tokens introduced in the original game, along with the top hat, along with the boat, along with the iron, and... Let's roll the dice. Let's roll the dice. See what we get. See, rolling the dice is actually by a pseudo-random number generator. In C#, it's math.getRandom. In Small Basic, it's math.getRandomNumber. In JavaScript, you actually have to make a function, call it, and then use this complex algorithm to actually find the random number, get it, and then count the number of pixels to trace it back to the actual random number. Right there, you're seeing an avatar, which was introduced in the Xbox 360 Blade UI, introduced in 2005, which was the first actual Xbox 360 UI ever introduced. It's since been replaced by the new Metro UI, which is used in Surface and Windows 8, also 8.1. So as you're seeing, we are going. So as we're seeing, this guy is in jail, and he has a pretty crappy life. So he's mad, as you can see. He's mad right now. He's just being really mad all the time. So as you can see, we're actually gonna end the turn if he actually presses A because he's a freaking roach. So, as you can see, the A button is actually a symbolic thing for OK. Green is psychological for OK. This is most likely introduced by the United States government when traffic lights were introduced, and green was, given as a light for go, for yes, because green, trees, money, all that, plants and everything like that. Green is just symbolic for yes and for health and for naturality. So basically, that's why A was chosen on the N64 controller. Actually, A is blue and B is green. The design choices for that are somewhat questionable, but actually, Gunpei Yokoi, who actually died in 1998 in a car crash working on the Bandai Wonder Swan. After he developed a number of toys for Nintendo, including the Ultra Hand and.
I'm spilling all night, alright. I'm bringing Mike to a night fight. Sorry, but aside our life to this right. The hindsight for the 21 days. I've been springing's alright, but I just like to light up the night sky. But night sky for like 10 blocks, it wasn't worth a cent. I'd rather shoot 10 docs with this, baby. You freaking spit crazy while fixating on fit dailies and digital clips. You can't play me, you can't say me. I'm fitting, spitting some cravings and jumping in with the sprinters against the current. I'm behind the times, trying to find the rhymes. Stay the illest of heaven when I'm behind the mic, yo. Turn the gain up while I'm checking, put you in checking, and I'm checking every MC with the weapon, just stepping the thread and step ever again. My head will be hanging from a thread in the end of that red pen.